Most people believe underground bunkers are the ultimate survival solution. The image is almost automatic: thick concrete walls buried deep beneath the earth. They are completely hidden and feel immune to explosions, radiation, and chaos above. It seems like the safest place you could possibly be. But here's the uncomfortable truth. In certain situations, that same bunker can become dangerous. It can even turn into a trap when things go wrong. Imagine being sealed underground while water slowly fills the space. Or your ventilation system fails and fresh air stops coming in. Now, compare that to a simple above-ground structure most people underestimate. It might actually give you faster escape and better airflow. So the real question isn't which bunker sounds stronger, it's which one actually keeps you alive when things go wrong. In this video, we're breaking down the real differences between underground and above-ground bunkers. Not just theory, but what actually works in real survival situations. We'll compare cost, protection, risks, and build difficulty. Most importantly, we'll see how each performs when disaster actually hits. Because choosing the wrong bunker isn't just a bad investment. It could be a life-threatening mistake. By the end, you'll have a clear answer based on your situation. And the best choice for beginners might surprise you. Underground bunkers are built beneath the surface using strong materials. They use the earth itself as a natural protective barrier. They are designed to survive extreme conditions that destroy most shelters. This makes them one of the strongest survival options. One of their biggest strengths is protection from explosions. The surrounding soil absorbs and reduces shock waves. They also provide natural shielding from radiation. That's why they are often linked to nuclear survival. Another major advantage is stealth. Being underground makes them harder to detect during crises. But these benefits come with serious challenges. Underground bunkers are expensive to build and maintain. They require excavation, reinforcement, and waterproofing. All of this adds to the total cost quickly. They also rely heavily on ventilation systems. If those systems fail, it becomes dangerous fast. Flooding is another major risk in certain areas. Water can seep in and turn the bunker into a trap. Maintenance is also harder because everything is underground. Access and repairs take more effort and cost. Above-ground bunkers offer a more practical approach to survival. They are built on the surface using strong materials. Common materials include concrete, steel, or shipping containers. These structures are easier to build. They're faster to construct compared to underground bunkers. This makes them ideal for beginners. One of their biggest advantages is cost. They are far more affordable and budget-friendly. They don't require excavation or complex waterproofing. This keeps expenses much lower overall. Ventilation is also much simpler in above-ground bunkers. They can use natural airflow instead of systems. This reduces the risk of air failure. It also makes long-term use more reliable. Accessibility is another major benefit. You can enter and exit quickly during emergencies. However, they are not perfect. Above-ground bunkers are more visible. This can be a disadvantage in certain situations, especially when staying hidden is important. They also offer less protection from explosions and radiation. They rely only on materials, not earth shielding. Weather exposure is another challenge. They must handle storms, heat, and environmental stress. When comparing both types, cost is a major difference. Underground bunkers are much more expensive. Above-ground bunkers are more affordable for most people. They allow easier entry into survival planning. In terms of protection, underground bunkers are stronger. The earth adds an extra layer of defense. Above-ground bunkers depend on construction quality. They can be strong, but not equally protected. Ventilation is another key difference. Underground bunkers rely on mechanical systems. Above-ground bunkers benefit from natural airflow. This makes them more reliable in some cases. Flood risk is critical to consider. Underground bunkers are more vulnerable to water. Above-ground bunkers are safer in heavy rain. They are not surrounded by soil pressure. Build difficulty also matters. Underground construction requires more expertise. Above-ground bunkers are more DIY-friendly. This makes them easier to build and modify. Real survival scenarios show the true differences. Each bunker performs differently depending on the situation. In a nuclear event, underground bunkers are the best choice. They provide superior protection from radiation and blasts. But in flooding situations, underground bunkers become dangerous. Water can quickly turn them into traps. Above-ground bunkers are safer in such conditions. They avoid the risk of underground water pressure. During civil unrest, underground bunkers offer better concealment. They help you stay hidden. Above-ground bunkers provide faster escape options. This can be critical in emergencies. For budget survival, above-ground bunkers are more practical. They allow protection without heavy investment. These scenarios prove one thing clearly. No bunker is perfect for every situation. Choosing the right bunker depends on your needs. Your budget and environment matter the most. For beginners, above-ground bunkers are often the best choice. They are easier and more affordable. They provide solid protection without complex systems. This makes them a great starting point. For maximum protection, underground bunkers are stronger, but they require higher cost and maintenance. Location plays a huge role in your decision. Flood-prone areas make underground bunkers risky. Dry environments make underground options more viable. This reduces water-related risks. Accessibility is also important. Above-ground bunkers allow quick entry and exit. Underground bunkers are better for long-term shelter. They are not ideal for quick movement. The biggest takeaway is simple. Survival is about choosing what works in reality. A well-built, above-ground bunker can outperform a poor underground one. The right choice depends on your situation. Many people believe there is a perfect bunker, but that idea is simply not true. Survival is not about choosing the strongest option. It's about choosing what works when things go wrong. Underground bunkers offer powerful protection, okay? But they come with higher risks and costs. Above-ground bunkers offer simplicity and reliability. They are practical for everyday survival situations. What matters most is understanding your environment. You must know the risks you are preparing for. A bunker that works in one place may fail in another. That's why smart planning is essential. The best approach is not chasing strength. It's building something practical and sustainable. In a real emergency, functionality matters more than complexity. What works is what keeps you alive. If you found this helpful, check out the next video. Learn how to build a budget bunker step by step. And before you go, share your opinion. Would you choose underground or above ground, and why?